No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway at Hard Rock. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to rob the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with it.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Watch it, Oscar. Corner, long. 20, TX.
On 4th down, the snap to Tagovailoa. He connects downfield. Down to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. So picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
McCarthy starting off with a throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now 2 with a throw. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Off the play fake. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And it's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 13. It's 3rd down and 6.
TX. Solo left Zion.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put down defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point, and 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 72.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
H.N. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Ready. Out. Watch it, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one connects. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 17, Vikings nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off one.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Slack. 70 Lions. Ready.
I'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
McCarthy looking to throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. Now he's past the 25. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Flush down out to his left. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Dumped off to his running back. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. Reichert connects there, and the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right.
Now they'll hand it off to Achane. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Big gain downfield. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. 2 and out from the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
McCarthy throwing here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Vikings.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Set. Let's go.
Here's Jones off the pistol give. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They kick the running back in motion. McCarthy throwing on his 3rd and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it'll be second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Jones hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Riker set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. 18.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
20, TX.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second and 6.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Hey, 21 TX.
Tua setting up to throw. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
31-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throw left side, complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Tua again. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Jason Sanders.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. So they're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. This one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. He's snapping to McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. What a play on fourth down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
Vikings. First down. First and 10 at the 6.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing again now, McCarthy dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
To the air on third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. McCarthy to throw for it. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Jones will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 17.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Now A-Chan. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Tua. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-possession game. Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
38. Vikings 17.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. All in left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He's running with it, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
And someone stepped in and gets intercepted. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Vikings 1st down. A gain of 15.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
Yards on the play. That's another Vikings 1st down.
McCarthy looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down. Brock, I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
back to the air. McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
44. Ready. Out.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. Out. Done. 21G. 21G. Get out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Good. Hey, 21G. 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Addison going to motion over left. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Cater Kohu. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2 and out from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd. McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Minnesota.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. This one's caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Vikings down by a very unlucky 13. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Brought in right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
Vikings, 1st down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Pass is made. It's Addison. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19 Lion. Hawk 7. Hawk 65. 65.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Let's go.
And in motion, out of the slot. Throwing now. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Setting up to pass. It's gone. And it was real close, but they got to him just in time. He's shot down at the 1, and they're denied the 2 points. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New set of downs for him from the 46.
You're right here. Out.
And off running left. It's a champ. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.